Hey guys, today we're going to talk about fingering charts and how to read them. Now every instrument has its own fingering charts. You can find these on the page that we're learning the new notes, and you can also look in the back of the book to find the fingerings for different notes. But we're going to talk about how to look at those and how to understand them. So let's start with the flute first. So on the flute, you'll notice that there are 3 keys, and then a funny looking thing, 3 keys, a funny looking thing, and you got these things underneath. So let's talk about that. So the 3 holes, or the 3 zeros, it looks like, correspond with these fingers that we've talked about already. So 1, 2, 3 with the left hand, 1, 2, 3 with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This funny looking thing right here, that refers to this key. Okay, the pinky key. This funny looking key right here, these sets of keys, this refers to the keys on the bottom. And notice there's a round key and a long key. That stands for the round key, that stands for the long key. So in this position, with nothing colored in, that means that you don't press those keys down. However, if you see the holes colored in like that, you can probably guess, yes, that means to press those keys down. So in this instance, these 3 keys are blackened, those 4 keys, and that refers to 1, 2, 3, pinky. This key right here, if it were colored in, that means you would push the thumb key only, the round thumb key. Okay, so basically that's how all of these fingering charts work. If the holes are colored in, that means you press them down, and of course if they're not, then you don't. On the clarinet, very similar concept. Clarinet's over here. These 3 on the top correspond with the open holes. 1, 2, 3. Same with the bottom. 1, 2, 3. This one right here off to the side, that refers to the thumb hole, fully covered the thumb hole. And this funny key up here, that corresponds with that key right there. That's called the A key. Okay, now I will tell you that the further we get along on our instruments, the more keys you're going to see. So there's some of these keys like these over here on the side, these on the side. They don't show up yet on the fingering chart, but I guarantee you when we learn those notes, they will start to show up. All right, let's talk about the saxophone. Same sort of concept as the clarinet. So you got 3 and 3, and that corresponds with 1, 2, 3, left hand, and 1, 2, 3 on the right hand. This funny looking key right here, that is your octave key. Okay, and this one down here, notice it has a split right in the middle of the circle. Look at that. That's the top and that's the bottom. Trumpet is probably the easiest to understand. Okay, so you've got 3 valves. Here's the trumpet over here. 1, 2, 3. This one's closest to your nose. So if this hole is colored in, that means that you would press the first valve. All right. The trombone, you'll notice that the trombone will just have numbers, and that corresponds with slide position. So it'll go 1 through 8. If they show you a new note and it says 1, that means that that note is going to be in first position. All right, thank you. That's all for today with fingering charts.